Morning Blitz begins now.
So Hal versus the world right here now. Us against everybody.
On the Blitz.
We got ourselves another gorgeous day. High of about 84 today. Mostly sunny skies on a Thursday. Good morning. Welcome to it. How are you, Kelly?
I am okay. How are you?
Not too bad. Fighting back whatever this is with a vengeance.
Yeah.
I'm treating this thing like all my childhood trauma. Just pushing it down. Pushing it down. Not going to let it affect me in any way whatsoever.
I don't know what all you took this morning, but it was a lot.
Well, I took my Dayquil and I took my emergency.
Oh.
And I learned for the first time, because my entire life, if I ripped open an emergency, then I got myself a nice tangy orange fizzy flavor. And so this morning, I'm chugging my emergency mixed in my water, and I'm like, is this old? Like, can emergency expire or go bad? Because this is disgusting. I have no idea what I'm drinking right now. I went to pick up the packet, not realizing Nora got raspberry flavored, which is...
Oh, you don't like raspberry?
No, not a fan of the raspberry flavor. Especially, I didn't even know they made raspberry flavor. I thought it was just all orange. Emergency. Based off of, like, the...
Orange juice.
Orange juice,
yeah.
right. So.
Agreed. Raspberry's a weird flavor.
Yeah, not good. Not good. How are you, Thick?
Like Kelly, I'm all right.
Everybody all right.
I'm really freaking sick over what happened yesterday, to be quite honest. Just really disturbed about the state of our society.
It's very
difficult not to bust out crying. I inadvertently saw the close-up video of what happened yesterday, and it has made me so sick I could hardly sleep last night. So that is where I'm coming from this morning. I don't want to belabor it because we all saw it. We all experienced it. It's a really sick place we are in society right now, people.
That's it.
And I'm infuriated. I can barely function beyond this. And this is the last. I am going to talk about it in the news, but I won't belabor it here because I think we should try to lift people's spirits. But I don't know, man. I think we all need to take a look inside.
You know, it's this is one of those moments, and it's happened. Excuse me, it's happened unfortunately for all of us on the radio. It's happened more and more frequently where we're on the radio a day after something like this, and we've said it before. We'll say we don't get. This is not a political show. We're not a news talk station.
Right. People
have their own feelings. But the utmost feeling is just sickness and frustration and anger, and every time something like this happens, it feels as if we have just crossed the event horizon. We have gone too far. There is no coming back.
Right. Yes, that's a great way to describe it. That's what it feels like.
We've gotten too close to the black hole, and there is no escaping its gravitational pull now to whatever that leads to, which right now doesn't look good.
Yeah.
So, yes, very frustrating. We're going to do our best to kind of cover the facts and move on and do what we do.
Yes.
That's about all we can do.
Hug your family, man. Just hug your family.
About all you can do.
Take care of each other.
As we say, moving on or getting on with normal business, let's do so with Blitz Morning Trivia, Thick.
All right. Well, this actually really made me smile and made me feel good this morning when I saw it. A flash mob. Greatest flash mob I've ever seen of Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody. I mean, Kelly, please tell me you've seen it.
I have.
Unbelievable. Was that not the greatest
I
flash
like the little
mob?
kid guitar player. That was pretty cool.
So what the question is what city did this Bohemian Rhapsody flash mob happen in?
Oh, I don't even know that.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, busy intersection in this city. And, be the first one to tell us the city. Text it in at 800-821-9970, and you will score yourself $25 to go spend at Waterbeds and stuff.
All right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia, Thick.
All right, if you saw it, it was incredible. A viral flash mob did performance live of Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody. The question was, what city did it happen in? And Kelly, you said you didn't know.
I don't have any idea.
Paris.
Oh, Paris.
Yeah, it was in Paris, France.
Oui, oui.
Man, I remember when the flash mob started and they were kind of cool and everything. This one was a whole other level. I mean, it was unbelievable. And the UK prodigy, little Ollie Pearson, when he popped in, I recognized him immediately because I've watched his videos. This kid's an amazing guitar player, and I've watched him for a while now. So to see him pop in, it was great. But it was just unbelievable.
Yeah, they had people on multiple levels coming out of windows
gosh.
and of different buildings. Yeah, the way to organize that was quite impressive.
I get secondhand embarrassment looking at flash mobs. I don't know why, and don't criticize me for it. It just is, it's what happens to me internally. It makes me feel embarrassed for some reason. I don't know why. These people are all great. They're all great singers, musicians. I don't know why a flash mob gives me secondhand embarrassment.
Well, I think there's two things. One, not every flash mob is created equal.
Right.
You're right.
Some of
You're
them, you're like, what are you doing? Yeah. And the other thing too is if you're not the type to be that outgoing
Maybe
or
that's
dance in
it.
front of a bunch of people,
Yeah, it could be.
Like,
how do you have the nerve to do that?
right?
Man.
I'm embarrassed for you.
The choreography was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Just from spot to spot. Some of the ones that early on, like in the malls and things, were embarrassing. But this one was incredible. And Phil Wills in Grove City was the first one to text in Paris, so Phil's got $25 to spend at waterbeds and stuff.
Phil Will. Do you make your bed, or does Charlie make your bed every day when he gets out of bed for the day?
Yes, the bed is made every single morning. Yes, 100%. Yes.
Is that something you used to do, or was that something that he started when you got married?
I can't remember. I feel like I did. When I grew up, I had a couch bed. What are those called?
The pull-out?
Hideaway bed?
Hide-a-bed.
The pull-out?
Okay, yeah.
Hide-a-bed.
So I always threw that bad boy in. Made or unmade. That thing got folded in.
Made or unmade.
And I got a little messier as I moved out of my childhood home. And I do think Charlie kind of wrangled me back into liking some things to be neat.
Okay. Bed is made every day.
bed is made.
Thick, how about your household? Bed made every day?
Yeah, Heather makes the bed.
Okay.
Because I'm gone, obviously.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I would say 6 out of 7 days the bed is made in our house. I remember there was I can't remember if he was a Navy SEAL. He was definitely an officer in the Navy, but he was giving some sort of graduation speech. And he said, make your bed every morning. Because if you make your bed every morning, you have just accomplished one goal.
Yeah.
And that way you can continue on accomplishing your goals throughout the day. But get in the mindset of making goals. And that first goal you can do is, I'm going to make my bed every day. But now they say there are other reasons you should make your bed, which in fact today is National Make Your Bed Day. So if no other day throughout the year, make your bed today for National Bed Day. They say happiness. One study found that 62% of non-bed makers admit that they were unhappy with their lives, as opposed to 71% of bed makers who say they're happy. So happiness right off the bat.
Wow.
Sleep. According to the National Sleep Foundation survey, a made bed contributes to a healthier sleep habit and better rest. I will say, crawling into a nicely made bed.
Yes.
Especially if you wash the sheets that day.
Oh, the best.
You get into a freshly made, fresh washed, crisp sheets. Yeah, that's pretty nice.
The best.
They say it's a turn on. One poll found, 42% of bed makers say it would be a turn off if a potential partner left everything you walk into their house for the first time. You know that it's about to go down, and the bed is all disheveled, and you're like...
It feels dirty.
It feels dirtier.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. A made bed can clean up a room.
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
For sure. And then finally, if you want to get it on more, make your bed. Non-bed makers enjoy some sexy time about 1.3 times per week, as opposed to bed makers who get it on about 3 times per week. On
Is that right?
Yep. So, go ahead, make that bed.
Go ahead, make that bed.
So then you can mess up the sheets. That's the way.
I like it.
You clean up the bed, you make the bed, and then you mess up the bed. It's the way to do it.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
I think I've asked this question before, Kelly. Have you ever been on a cruise?
I have not.
Okay. Thick, have you been on a cruise?
Nope, no desire.
Okay, no desire. I want to do one. I've never done one. I would love to do one. But now I'm a little concernicus because I didn't know that this is how this works. A man on a Royal Caribbean cruise is facing hefty fines and up to 5 years in prison because he was on a cruise ship in Puerto Rico last weekend. And he enjoyed going to the casino. In fact, he ran up a debt of $16,710.24. Well, he didn't want to pay that debt, so he was caught on surveillance cameras jumping into the water off the boat.
See ya.
Close to the shore where he was picked up by people on jet skis. So it almost seems like it was planned out.
Yeah.
Like, come get, you've got the jet skis, this is what we're going to do. Authorities didn't have any problem tracking him down. He was arrested. Now he's facing a $250,000 fine instead of paying the $16,700. It's a $250,000 fine and up to 5 years in prison. But he was caught with $14,600 cash on him. So maybe he really was just trying to get away with the money as opposed to not paying his debt.
Yeah.
Because, you know what? That's another $2,100. I mean, it's not like I've got a, $2,100 just to hand over to anyone. But I want to know how he racked up to $16,000 in debt.
Yeah, what was he playing?
Well, I'm more concerned with how does it work? Do you go to the ATM on the cruise ship, or do they just write you like a marker and it goes on your bill at the end of the cruise?
I'm guessing that's it.
Because if you just walk up and be like, give me $500 in chips, and you scan your little wristband or whatever they give you, and then it just goes on your bill, I need to avoid cruises altogether. Boop, boop,
You're right.
Boop, boop,
yes,
boop.
you do. You're not allowed on a cruise.
I'll get it back. This is the round of blackjack. It's going to get me back. Boop, boop. Wait.
Scan me 10 grand in chips
What
now.
do you mean?
Another round of drinks for the table.
What do you mean I owe $17,495?
Okay. Call me crazy, but why are they not collecting every couple $1,000s you're down? They're like, okay, you need to pay now before we allow you to bet anymore.
I mean, you would think. Or again, they get your credit card information, so it's all tied to your credit card.
That's true. They probably do have.
Yeah, but they don't close it out to the end of the cruise. But yeah, if you're letting people rack up. I
mean, that's a loan. Are you not doing a credit check on people? I mean,
that's true. Yeah, you don't know who has what. I mean, yeah, what happened?
He dove overboard. Nice try, though, I guess.
Yeah, he was out.
No.
He's like, I am out. Story number 2 comes from Nashville, where a lot of people are learning from this young man by the name of Zachary W. on TikTok. I actually came across this video 2 days ago, and it's now making national news because the video has blown up with over 5 million views. And let me tell you, we've all seen people, we've all known people. You may have been that person where something goes wrong in a relationship, and you are heartbroken. You are devastated, especially if you get cheated on.
Yeah.
Oh, just a heartbreaking moment. However, this young man by the name of Zachary from Nashville has the best idea. Don't get mad. Make yourself feel better. Grab yourself a glass of champagne and hire yourself a mariachi singer to come to your house while your cheating ex-ass is packing up all their stuff. That's exactly what Zachary did. Take a listen. Yep. Zachary's ex is sitting there trying to hold the TV. He ends up dropping the TV at one point. The mariachi band follows him outside to the U-Haul truck. Don't get mad. Just put a smile on your face and be petty.
Yeah, mariachi band always lifts the mood.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah, it's hard to feel like all down and depressed when there's a mariachi band playing.
Right.
So, yeah, you get a smile out of it, you get to hear some great music, and you get to annoy the hell out of your cheating ex by having a mariachi band play. So, take note. That's what you should do next time. That's your Not So Breaking News, 99.7 The Blitz. There was a interview that took place. The Phillies making all kinds of news. First it was the Phillies Karen, and now it's Phillies pitcher Aaron Nola. He was doing an interview in the locker room post-game, as they do after every sporting event. But when you're doing those interviews, there could be, you doing your interview at your locker, and then right next to you, another player could be doing the interview at their locker. It could also be one of those instances where you're doing an interview and a couple of your teammates decide to, play a prank on you and throw a shaving cream pie in your face. Or it could be that you're in a men's locker room and boys will be boys. And so take a listen what happened during the post-game interview with Phillies pitcher Aaron Nola.
All right.
Hold on, Paul. You got to go back to the beginning.
So right after
you got to you got to listen real carefully. It's right at the beginning. Take a listen.
Just to keep those guys out, and especially to get Soto.
That was a strong one.
That was a strong one.
That was a bold one.
No, please. I want to know how you were going to. What were you going to call that? A bold, strong.
Yeah, I don't know. I really couldn't come up with anything good except fart.
There you go.
Yeah, I feel like that one didn't just slip out. That had too much oomph behind it.
That was a little push.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he knew his teammate was being interviewed. He was right at the locker next door.
Yes.
And he kind of said, watch this.
The immediate giggling, though, always cracks. I mean, these are adults, right? They're all adults in there.
Uh-huh.
And they just start laughing. Is it because it comes from the butt? Is that why we always have to laugh? It's just
we're
fart
all
humor.
a bunch of children.
We are. We're all 12-year-olds.
I mean, I have to say, probably one of my favorite series on textbook and on TikTok, and I haven't seen it in a while. But when they do Guess My Fart.
What?
Oh, I've not seen that.
You have not seen Guess My Fart?
No, I haven't. I'm not on that side of TikTok.
This is not something I am. See, I just passed the 3-year mark with Nora, and I still leave the room if I'm going to fart.
Oh, yeah, you guys are young in your marriage.
Oh, I'm old in my marriage. I would absolutely leave the room.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you were just saying the other day how you walked in and ripped one on your wife while she was brushing her teeth. Like, that's just rude.
Oh, she was messing with me. So I messed with her back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, on Guess My Fart, there'll be couples, and the guy will walk up to the girl will walk up to the guy and be like, Guess my fart. And they'll go, and then the person will go, and they're like, ha! You guess what the fart's going to sound like.
Oh, I got you now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems like a dumb, fun little game.
Yeah. You're not ready to play that with Nora.
I'm not ready to
though.
play that yet. No.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But we do know that, yes, farts are funny. So I want to know, because it made me think of the time I was in 4th or 5th grade.
Oh, no.
We're in elementary school.
Oh, no.
We're in gym class.
Yeah.
So when you take attendance in gym class, you get to the gym, and they line you up like 6 in a row. You're supposed to sit in a straight line in alphabetical order. You sit here, you sit here, you sit here. Next row, you sit here, you sit here. And we were taking attendance, and I thought I could make it quiet, not realizing that we're sitting on a hardwood floor in the empty, echoey gym.
Oh.
And, man, you'd have thought I had a sideways butt crack going down a slide. It sounded like stairs. It just echoed.
Oh, the reverberations.
Oh, man.
Now, were you known as Farty for the rest of the school
Yes,
year?
that's the problem. It kept coming up every time in gym class.
Oh.
Both sides of my gym shorts went flap, flap, flap. I'm pretty sure I almost left the ground sitting in Indian position. Yeah, Indian style. I mean, I don't know what had more sound. The air bouncing off the hardwood floors or my basketball shorts going. It's not okay.
Did people point at you immediately?
Oh,
I mean, it's like there was no mistaking who did it.
In unison. It was like Children of the Corn. They all turned around at the same time.
Aaron!
Oh, man, what do you do?
So, has Nora, or maybe you, Kelly, the laughing fart?
Oh, absolutely.
They were trying to hold it, but they started laughing, and that prevented them from holding it, but it was like boop, 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 because the laugh, it's with the laugh.
Yes.
Oh, man, that is the funniest part ever. When I can get Heather laughing and she's like, stop, 'cause I know what's going on, and I'll just keep trying to get her to laugh, and then there it goes. Boop, 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 boop.
If you're trying to make your way down the steps.
You guys need to work on some BH exercises.
Do what?
I'm telling you, I am at the point now where I'm 100% clinch anytime before I sneeze. Because
it happens. Hey, man,
knowing,
it's a natural human thing to do.
I wouldn't know. I'm pretty delicate lady here.
The anal retentive pressure, what is it with that we're doing? How did they measure it? Oh, there's a measurable, tension of the butthole.
Okay.
But I want to know.
Yeah, we talked about that.
It was from the prettiest butthole contest up in Lansing at Deja Vu. And you had to have arresting, what was it called? Arresting butthole tension. Oh, man, what was it?
Resting BH tension. Wasn't that it?
Yeah. What tool do they use to measure that? Because we should get one in here.
Okay.
Forget Taste Test Tuesday. We'll do a Try It Out Tuesday. And we'll see who has the strongest BH tension.
I'm not comfortable.
Yeah, that is not happening. That is not happening.
Is it like just a small, like a probe that goes in and it sees how much PSI is being pushed on the BH?
I don't.
Probably. How else would you? I don't know.
Or do you have someone that sits there and tries to spread while you clinch? Their job is just to get up in there.
See how many pounds per pressure needed to.
Yeah, it's like trying to rip a coconut in half. You get your hands in there and you're just like, yeah, and you're like, not today, sir. And you're just clinching.
Okay, now that I would like to see. I'm not participating, but I would like to see it.
Now she's comfortable.
I want to find someone who does a lot of glute exercises, who knows how to just
rock
clinch.
Hard butt.
Yeah, who knows how to clinch. And I want to see if I can pry them open. Oh, God. Like you're pulling on an iron rod fence. You're trying to get that open. If you're willing to test that out, I'd be willing to give it a try. Just saying.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Charlie Kirk, the 31-year-old founder of the conservative youth activist organization Turning Point USA, was shot through the neck and killed in broad daylight during an event at Utah Valley University yesterday afternoon. The shooting being described by authorities as a targeted attack and a political assassination. So far, 2 people have been taken into custody and questioned. Both have been released after investigators determined they had no involvement with the shooting. The Utah Public Safety Commissioner says that the only information they have right now is taken from CCTV on campus, that the person was dressed in all dark clothing. The shot fired from a longer distance, likely from a roof. There is no evidence that anyone else was involved. The FBI is asking those who attended the event to share pictures and video. Utah Valley University's campus is closed. Classes have been canceled until further notice. Charlie Kirk leaves behind a wife and 2 small children.
So many videos at that place. They have to be able to gather some sort of information or recreate something. Well, everyone has their videos out at these events.
I saw one person's video was posted last evening. I think I saw it, of a person dressed in all black clothing laying down on top of a roof. I'm assuming that's the guy, but there was that video, and then I saw some stills, so I don't know if it came from that video or not. But yeah, there was so many. I'm sure people have their phones out recording all over the place, so hopefully that will lead to an arrest. An episode of this season, South Park, has been pulled from cable and streaming. Season 27, episode 2 had Cartman sort of acting like Charlie Kirk. They have taken that down for now. That's not streaming at the moment, not on cable at the moment. Also, last night, conservative commentator Ben Shapiro was supposed to be at a book signing at the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library in California, but the venue canceled it after Charlie Kirk's murder. And extra security is in place right now in Manhattan at the site of the World Trade Center for this morning's ceremony marking the anniversary of 9/11, and that is because of Kirk's murder. Well, just to lighten the mood a little bit here, we're always wondering what next year's Sonic Temple has in store for us. I'm looking at tour announcements for the next year. Like, who is going on tour next year? Who could we likely get or possibly get? System of a Down has announced a European stadium tour that'll start in the summer of 2026 with support from Queens of the Stone Age and Acid Bath. And what better way to prep for your summer in Europe than maybe to play Sonic Temple?
Okay.
I don't know. That could be. Also, Twisted Sister has confirmed they're absolutely doing a tour next year to celebrate their 50th anniversary as a band, minus bassist Mark Mendoza because of what Dee Snider is calling irreconcilable differences. That might be a fun little side stage event there. Strong candidates to maybe announce a 2026 tour: the Foo Fighters, Green Day, The Killers, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Muse, and Pearl Jam. Deftones touring out of the country next year until the end of March. Then they'll be freed up. Definitely not including Metallica and Linkin Park, even though they will be out there touring in 2026. I doubt we'll see a repeat this soon at Sonic Temple.
Foo Fighters. It's going to be Foo Fighters. They're going to be the Saturday night show.
Yeah, and they're probably going to have a new album coming soon. I read that this morning.
Okay.
So
be perfect timing.
If they're the biggest, they'll be on Sunday. They usually are. When they've played before, they've always played on Sunday.
Well,
to be the final band of the weekend.
That's very
to me,
unfortunate.
I like the Saturday. That should be your giant night.
Yeah, why would
show.
you not make Saturday the biggest night? Like, that doesn't make
wrapping it up
any sense.
You know,
we all tired by
chili
Sunday.
Peppers, Chili Peppers were Sunday. It just seems that way.
All
right, those are your three things.
It's unfortunate that we're in a time where you have to question a lot of things because you never know when someone might be trying to scam you out of something. It happens just about every day. Well, we have a story from, over in China where Noriko Densai is currently facing charges of fraud for running an investment scheme using her expertise in cosmic arts and connections with top companies. Apparently, she was running a Ponzi scheme where she would get in touch with high-level executives at major companies and then offer her services with her crystals and her cosmic connection that she will better be able to feng shui your office into more prosperity. But the problem was she would collect money from one company and then use that money to wine and dine other CEOs and bigwigs with trips and dinners and things like that to then sell them on her services.
I think she's just putting the profits back into the business.
Well, yeah, but she's not doing anything with the previous business.
Oh, she never gave the service.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yes. She had an investment project, and in fact, she was one company gave her 10 million yen. Now, the 10 million sounds like a lot, but actually it's $67,000. Still enough. Still a good chunk of money, but not a ton. And she was promising a return of at least 5 to 10% if you use her crystals and her cosmic connection and her advice and astrology on how to run your business. Well, after one company saw that she really wasn't following through with what she said she was going to do, they got in contact with another company. And that company said, wait, she didn't follow through with us either. And so now she is looking at charges of taking approximately 2 billion yen, which is about $13 million, from about 70 people.
It's just so short-sighted. I feel like if you can run a long con, that's not, I'm going to start ripping off businesses and eventually I'm going to be found out, like pretty quickly.
You would think.
That's not a long con. That's a short con.
Yeah.
And now you're going to go to jail.
Apparently, she said she was burying crystals around the building.
Oh, okay.
To put up the feng shui force field.
Okay.
And help with everyone inside the building.
If you are gullible enough to have somebody come over with their crystals and their feng shui and all that stuff, then why can you not believe that she did that? I feel like you're already way down the road with this woman.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I almost feel like you should lose your money if you gave it to her to begin with.
That's
come on, man.
Story number 2 takes us to jail in Maricopa County, over there in Arizona, where a gentleman back in 2014 was found guilty of resisting arrest, kidnapping, unlawful imprisonment, and sentenced to 30 years in jail. Now, 30 years is a long time. And if you're sitting there in jail, what else do you have to do besides maybe read or find a way to get out of jail? Well, tunneling out seemed like too much hard work. So what he decided to do was get together with his son, and they decided to start a business. And that business was apparently a company that offers legal support, judiciary services, sentence reduction, and final wish protection. The company, Canyon Enterprises, LLC. And the ownership of that company seemed to go back and forth between this gentleman and his son. Well, between 20 and 2019, Mr. Kramer and his son and their company, Black Canyon Enterprises, decided to send in letters to the court saying, this man is free. They have exonerated him. You need to let him go.
What?
And sure enough,
That's genius.
on the third letter, something got stamped. Apparently by mistake.
Whoa.
But something got stamped.
Uh-huh.
And in April of last year, this man was released from prison 25 years early.
Dang.
All because he set up an LLC. And it's almost like those companies where they they send in letters for you to like your credit bureaus.
Yeah.
Because the credit bureau only has 30 days to respond. And if they don't respond, you can get your bad credit expunged. So basically, they just flooded the courthouse with paperwork until someone made a mistake.
Wow.
And this man was set free 25 years early from his sentence. Now, the court has realized their problem, and they're looking into how to rearrest this man. But there's a lot of legalities to go through that. This paper was legally stamped.
Yeah.
He was legally released. So what they're going to do now, I'm not sure. But if you ever get arrested, you might want to set up an LLC and see what you can do. All right. It's a Thursday, which means we have to visit one of my favorite websites, F My Life. It's a website where people get on and complain about things going on in their life so you can feel a little bit better about yours. I will say this, though, because today is just today. My little app here, my little show sheet thing, restarted on me. So it reset everything. And I haven't had time to pre-read these, so we're all going in blind today.
Okay, I like it.
Usually I like to pick out the best ones and edit them down, or especially remove the ones that are too much for on air. So if I automatically stop in the middle of one, you'll just know I'm trying not to lose our jobs by saying things.
I got a dump button.
Okay, perfect.
That way the people online get to hear it.
Let's see how good these are. Today I was excited to go to my new girlfriend's house for dinner. To my horror, everything was out of a box or a can. Hamburger helper, canned vegetables, boxed mashed potatoes. When I said I was hoping for something fresher, she just stared at me and asked, "Do I know how expensive groceries are?" I mean, yeah, but I would be a little offended too if everything was out of a box.
Yeah.
Like, buy something, some sort of fresh vegetables. Something.
Can I get a banana?
Yeah, right. Today, my crew and I were berated by a client for not installing her new hardwood floors on time. We were only halfway through the day, but apparently it should have only taken like an hour. Because the guys on the TV shows do it that fast.
Oh, no.
My God.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd be a little perturbed about that. Today, my wife tried to prove that I don't pay attention to anything related to the house by putting a decorative gnome on the table. When I mentioned it, she pointed out that she'd put over 25 gnomes all over the house for the past couple of weeks. I just noticed them today.
I'm kind of like that. I don't notice anything. I don't notice a thing. I think I've said before, Charlie will hang a painting or something, and I'll say, "Oh, I love that. When did you put that up?" He'll say, "In February."
Right. We were at the obviously now gone lake house, my best friend's lake house that burnt down. But 3 years ago, we were kind of just doing a little stroll through the neighborhood, walking around the lake, and someone was having not even a garage sale, just a take it free stuff on the curb. Yeah. And we found these two green ivory statues, mini statues. It was like a baby riding a dolphin, and another one was like a seahorse. And we took them and we put them on the mantle in the lake house. And until the lake house burnt down, no one had noted. Nora and I were the only two that noticed.
Oh, that's so
because it's a lake house. You know, it's kind of decorated with just random stuff.
Yes.
But no one knew where they came from.
Kelly, I'd like to thank you for admitting that you don't notice things. Because now I can tell Heather, see, it's not a man thing.
Oh,
yeah, that is true.
It's a personality thing, I think.
Let's see here. Today, after months of helping my girlfriend accommodate help her into her new apartment to escape her abusive mother, she thanked me by posting an Instagram story with her new boyfriend.
Oh.
Man. Whoops. Today, the guy I've been dating told me that I need to stop hanging on him in public because it's ruining his game with other girls.
What? Red flag?
I would say that's a red flag. Yeah.
Did you have a big favor? What are you waiting for?
Today, I watched my husband attempt to make cup of noodles. He used the Keurig to make hot water instead of the kettle or microwave, and then he burned himself trying to pour it in, got angry, and smashed the mug on the noodles on the floor.
Okay, he already has some anger issues. But come on.
Definitely got angry.
I can see myself in this scenario.
Well,
That's why I laugh.
Yes, because you already have anger issues.
Yeah, they're always percolating.
But I would also ask, what happened previous in his day? What happened to this man throughout his day?
Always a bad day.
Right. Because I know for a fact, having a bad day where I've bent down to get something, I'll get the cookie sheet out of the bottom of the oven, stand up and hit my head on the top of the oven, and I will lose my effing mind.
Destroy the cookie sheet.
Yes.
Take it all out on that cookie
100%. Today, a customer came into the Walmart I cashier at trying to set me up with her daughter. This isn't the first time she tried, and she so graciously put it, her daughter has a thing for wimpy, nerdy types.
Oh, that's not very nice.
That's so sad.
You can just say, hey, I think you're my granddaughter's type.
Right, exactly.
You can just say that.
I think you guys would be perfect together.
Oh, look at you little scrawny thing over there. I think my granddaughter might like you.
Well, I hope you're feeling better about your life. Little FML. All right, I don't know why, but for some reason, we've got a couple stories, and I'm really wondering what's going on in China. Because these are some interesting ones. We've all heard of couples divorcing due to irreconcilable differences. What are those differences? I mean, they can vary. However, I don't know about this. Not being able to pick a name for your child. A couple in Shanghai, China has filed for divorce after 2 years of marriage because they had a baby boy last year and they couldn't agree on a name. Might sound a little minor, but both sides insisted on a name. Neither's budging. Without a name, a birth certificate can't be issued. A lot of important things are stuck in limbo. Basic medical procedure. You don't have a birth certificate. This person basically does not exist. In the year since the boy's birth, the hospital has tried to issue a makeshift birth certificate. The court has tried to force the parents to get their stuff together for the kid's sake, but nothing worked. So now, on top of everything else, they're getting divorced over this. But on top of that, now there's going to be a custody battle for the boy. But what do you call the boy? Just boy? More than a year without a name.
Wow.
I understand naming a child is a big deal. There's a lot that goes into it. But not picking one name after a year?
Now, they could do what my grandparents did. My grandmother gave birth to my father, and her husband, my grandfather, wanted him named after him, Paul.
Okay.
My grandmother wanted the name Patrick. And they discussed it ad nauseum to where my grandmother said, okay, fine, we'll name him Paul. They put Paul on the birth certificate. My dad's entire life, he was called Patrick. Everybody knows him as Patrick. Nobody knows him as Paul.
Wow.
I remember visiting my cousin when I was, 16, 17 years old, and we happened to come across one of those, collectible shoeboxes where you keep old whatever. And he had his first driver's license in there. And my cousin Jack has been my cousin Jack ever since I've known my cousin Jack. Except right there on his on his driver's license where it said John.
Yeah.
Who the hell is John? What? That was his birthday.
Well, that's like JFK. They called him Jack, too.
Yeah, that's
Johns
true.
are called Jack for some reason.
That's
Why
true.
is that?
I don't know.
Thick, once retirement hits, you may want to head over to China because this sounds like this is right up your alley. Because if you walk into a public bathroom in China, you are going to have to watch an ad to get toilet paper. You have to scan a QR code that plays an ad on your phone, and the machine then will spit out 6 squares of toilet paper. Perfect for you, Thick.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Well, I'm going to probably need it a couple times.
All right. Well, if you need more, you got to watch another ad.
Oh, my God. Are you serious right now?
Yes, I am dead serious.
I mean, really.
That's too funny.
You walk into a public bathroom in China. Now, here's the thing. Apparently, this is not new. Someone shared this on Reddit back in 2021, but it has taken off ever since, this first post has happened. If you don't want to watch an ad, there is an option. You can pay a few cents for toilet paper instead, but you have to pay with your phone. So if you don't have your phone with you, which, I mean, normal
We all
people,
have our phone. Yeah.
normal people have their phone.
Right.
Thick, not so much. But most people have their phone, so that shouldn't be an issue. But I would be a little perturbed if I went to China for the first time and didn't know. I'm like, where is the toilet paper? They're waving my hand, I'm pulling on it. Like, what is going on? But no, you have to watch an ad for Clash of Clans or something to be able to it's like, excuse me. I just had Clash of Clans internally in my stomach.
Yeah. I don't need to play a video game.
How about you give me some toilet paper and help me out, please? So just be known, if you're heading over to China, make sure you always take your phone with you to the bathroom. It's 99.7 The Blitz. Blink 182, Irvin Bend Music Center, Cincinnati. Next Tuesday, you could be there. You want to get your tickets now, Ticketmaster.com, or how about you just win them for free? Save yourself a couple $100. I mean, movie concert tickets are expensive nowadays.
Man, are they?
So why not get a pair for free? You want to make the trip down to Cincinnati? We'd love to send you. 800-821-9970 right now. We need 2 teammates, if you will, 2 representatives. Kelly will represent one. I will represent the other. And we will have your chance to win. What are we playing today, Thick?
Opposite movie titles.
Okay. Always a fun game.
I like it.
See if we can figure out the title of the movie that Thick has flipped up, down, and reversed it.
These tickets are $100.
Yeah. If you want to go, 800-821-9970. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Slayson.
Slayson. All right, Slayson. Do you want to be represented by Kelly or Goose?
I got Goose.
All right, there we go, my man. I'm all drugged up on cold medicine, so we'll see what comes blurting out of my mouth. Hang on, Slayson.
All right, good to hear.
Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Steven.
Steven. All right, Steven.
It's your lucky day, Steven.
Since you called in second, you get Kelly. And
Okay.
there we go. Slayson and Steven. We're going to put you on hold while Kelly and I go head-to-head in a game of opposite movie titles. So, Thick, are you ready?
I am.
Okay. Kelly, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do this. Kelly, going first?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Tell me the actual title of the movie. The White Bishop.
Oh, The Black Knight.
Yeah, that's pretty easy.
Goose. The Slow or the Happy?
Oh, The Quick and the Dead.
Oh. Kelly.
Okay, say it again. I just
slow-
assumed you got it right.
The Slow or the Happy?
Slow. Fast and Furious.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry. All right, Kelly, you're first on this one.
Okay.
Fake Dummy.
Real Genius.
Goose, Walking Girl.
Running Man.
Oh, I love that movie.
Kelly, Your Small, Skinny Italian Divorce.
My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
All right. You're keeping up, Goose. Keeping up. Goose, Awake with a Friend.
Sleeping with the Enemy.
Kelly, Terra Firma Butter.
Terra Firma Butter. Oh my gosh, this is going to be tough. Butter. What's the opposite of butter?
Or it's not always a exact opposite.
Terra Firma Butter.
I love this one.
That's
Butter.
You think you got it, Goose?
I don't think so.
Terra Firma. It's like land.
That's a tough one.
I think it's one of the best ones I ever came up with.
Okay.
Okay, so we're not on terra firma. We're somewhere else. Like,
Is there a time limit here? Or are we just...
That's good. I don't know.
The show ends at 10, Kelly.
okay, all right. They ended the show.
Try to get your news
You're
right there.
That's
taking
how
way
long
too
it
long.
ran. The computer was even like, F this, we're moving on. We're
Go ahead,
done.
Goose. I don't know. I can't even venture a guess.
I mean the timing. Come on,
Yeah.
that was too good.
All right, terraform. That's change. I mean, you terraform something and changing lanes.
No, how about sea honey? Sea honey. What is it?
What is terra firma?
It's land.
Yes. So if you're not on land, where are you?
Sea.
Water,
Space.
Space Jam.
Bam.
Oh, darn
Oh,
it.
butter and jam.
Okay, that's a good
Okay.
one. That's a good one.
All right. Goose, The Laughing Work.
The Crying Game. Did I tie it up? Was that a tie?
I think so.
I think I tied it up.
Kelly's up 4-3.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
I'll get a steal here.
Oh, no. You got Sleeping with the Enemy.
Yeah.
And you got Running Man.
Yeah.
Okay, so no, it's 3-3.
3-3. All right.
Yes.
Talking about.
It's Kelly's turn.
Yeah, Kelly's turn.
Shallow Evasion.
Shallow. Deep Impact.
Yeah.
Good one. All right, Goose.
That's what Nora called. Never mind.
Oh.
Junior Team Reds.
Junior Team Reds. Junior Team Reds. Blue, big something blue teams. Big solo blue. Blue junior old. Teams?
Team.
Team.
T-E-A-M. Junior Team Reds.
Junior Team Reds. Blue, old.
Show ends at 10, Goose.
So shut up. Shut up. Grumpy old men. I don't know.
Got to guess, Kelly. Junior Team Reds.
Junior Team Reds. We're going to go senior. Oh, that's not it. I saw his face.
No, what face?
Facial expression.
He's looking at the
It ain't
computer.
That's a
senior.
tell. That's a tell.
I got to tell. I don't know. What is it?
Varsity Blues.
Oh,
Junior Team
junior.
Varsity Reds.
See, if you said JV Red,
JV. Okay.
then I would have gotten it. Yeah. Okay.
Varsity Blues.
That's a good one.
Okay,
That's a good
all
one.
right.
Like, Kelly for the win. Big
What?
Mr. Moonlight.
Oh, is it mine?
Yeah,
Big-
because
Yeah.
you tried to
Okay.
steal.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
now it's your turn to go first. Big Mr. Moonlight.
Big, small, Mrs. Little Miss Sunshine.
Damn it!
Yes! 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 Woo!
Oh, I knew that one.
I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now.
If you wanna have a good
I was so excited for the steal.
Now. Woo!
Fine.
Oh, Steven, I told you it was your lucky day.
Steven, congratulations. Tickets for Blink 182. We'll get you hooked up. But you know what, Slayson?
Oh, Goose lost.
I'm blaming it on the drugs, so I'm not going to make you go empty-handed. You're going to get Blink 182 tickets as well. So Slayson and Steven, both on their way. Congratulations, guys. You hang on 1 second. We'll get you those tickets.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Today is the 24th anniversary of 9/11. We are dedicated to remembering the victims of the terrorist attack on the World Trade Center, the Pentagon, and the plane that crashed in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. Focus today is also on the manhunt that continues for the person who brutally murdered conservative activist Charlie Kirk at a public event yesterday afternoon at a college in Utah. And then we have yet another school shooting in the news. A student who authorities say opened fire at his Colorado high school, wounding 2 classmates and then turning the gun on himself, has died. The gunfire at Evergreen High School broke out just before 12:30 p.m. local time yesterday. 3 students taken to the hospital in critical condition, including the suspected shooter, who has not yet been identified and did die at the hospital. 1 student is still in critical. The other has been upgraded to stable.
It is a tough day today.
It really is. It's just the feeling and my persistent feeling in my gut since yesterday.
Yeah.
Is just unsettled at best and sick.
And I don't. Look, I'm not going to harp on this too much, but obviously, with the extent and number of video cameras we have out there, we had to tell the 13-year-old to turn his phone off because he does spend time on TikTok. And there was no way you were not going to come across the actual video of what happened, which is probably one of the most gruesome videos that's ever been, quote unquote, published. And it's really unfortunate. Be like, you cannot watch that.
Yeah.
And it's
I stumbled upon it by complete accident because I was looking for updates on X yesterday, and this was before he was pronounced dead.
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk. But that just popped up in my face. Like there was no, hey, content warning. Do you want to see this video?
No, it was
permission.
right away.
It just happened right before my eyes. And it is absolutely the most disturbing real life video I have ever seen ever. It was, I can't stop thinking about it.
And that's the thing, the first video that came across my TikTok, I was like, oh, that's AI. Because there's no way it
you thought it was just a fake video somebody made.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was after, the announcement was after the news broke that he had been shot, and it only took
a couple
20 minutes.
Yeah,
if that, for videos to start popping up. But because some of the first videos that came were from a distance.
Yes, and you couldn't see anything really.
But then when the videos of literally up front in person.
Like you were standing right in front of me.
It was like, oh, no, that's too much. That's AI. As it turns out, it was not.
It was real.
Yeah.
I do feel like, where are those filters? That you get that on TikTok where it says, hey, do you want to see this as a graphic video?
I got that on YouTube. I had to click.
Yeah, and I do know some of them now.
Or not YouTube,
that.
I'm sorry, Facebook.
But why, right off the get-go, you would wonder why. Yeah, anyways.
Oh, well. Anyway, to lighten things up just a tad, Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues, is in theaters today. There are showings at Lenox, Grandview Theater, and Draft House, Polaris 18, Gateway, Studio 35, all the AMCs, Marcus Crosswoods, the Drexel, etc., etc. You can find a showing today. Now, on Rotten Tomatoes, it's got a 75% from critics, but everything I'm reading, and I am an absolute just diehard, most of us are, fan of the first one.
Right.
Spinal Tap, you can't be beat. And I know it's not going to be beat. This is just going to be an homage. It's a check-in with these characters that we love so much way down the road.
Yeah.
So I'm getting that. It's kind of like the Happy Gilmore thing.
Coming to
enjoyed
America.
it. I enjoy these things.
Yeah.
You can refer back to the same old jokes all you want. I'm in. I love it.
Nostalgia's that good.
But some of these reviews are brutal. We got Spinal Tap 2 is startlingly. There we go.
There it is.
My gosh. Spinal Tap 2 is startlingly
She did it.
unfunny. Spinal Tap 2 is like lukewarm tap water.
Oh.
Yeah, we're getting bad ones. But again, it's at 75% on Rotten Tomatoes. So some people are liking it and do appreciate the nostalgia.
I think you have to go in. You have to go in knowing what you're getting.
You're not
Exactly.
looking for an Academy Award-winning movie.
And there's so many
And
guest
75%
stars.
is actually good
That's
on
not
Rotten
bad at
Tomatoes.
all. Exactly.
You know?
It's not bad at all. And think of how many things got panned and
Oh,
people
yeah.
hated and we all love. So anyway, I'm into it. I am excited to see this one at the theater, hopefully this weekend. But those are your three things.
I mean, I have complained before, but I have never frivolously
Right.
frivolously complained.
Did I infect you with
You
my
did.
inability to
Yes.
pronounce things?
Yes. Can I talk? I've never complained for no reason.
Yes.
There we
There
go.
you go.
Some people, however,
Oh, my God.
boy, they're a bit entitled.
They're not happy unless they're complaining.
Yeah, I came across this website, and these are entitled travelers. And these are, like, I almost want to call it rage bait, because it just aggravates you right to the eyeballs. Just steam coming out the ears that people would actually think about complaining, like stuff like this. Like this person who says they should not allow topless sunbathing at the beach. It was very distracting for my husband, as all he wanted to do was relax. Excuse me. Excuse me.
So sorry for him.
You're mad that this resort had a topless beach?
Big boobs.
And your husband couldn't relax? I'm so sorry for you. This person says, on my vacation to Goa, India, I was disgusted to find that pretty much every restaurant served curry. I don't like spicy food.
Oh,
Wow.
how dare they?
This person's complaint was, we went on holiday to Spain. We had a very difficult time with the taxi drivers as they were all Spanish. What? Like, people who need to get hit in the head.
Yeah.
Not with a brick, but like a really super inflated dodgeball.
Okay.
Like where
I
it's
gotcha.
pretty hard. Yeah.
I like the brick.
This person says, we booked an excursion to the water park. I wish someone would have told us you need to bring your own bathing suit and towels.
What?
Come
I thought those
on.
things would have been included in the
Seriously?
price.
Come
Come on. Although they are really expensive to get in, it should include a free bathing suit.
That is
but
true.
it does not.
That is true. No one told us there would be fish in the water. My children were petrified.
Oh, let us scoop out all the fish from the ocean so
let's
you
just
can
get them all out so you can enjoy your swim time.
Oh, my gosh.
Although the brochure said there was a fully stocked kitchen, there was no egg slicer in the drawer.
No egg slicer.
How dare you,
the
sir.
Humanity.
If you tell me,
What is
there's
an egg slicer? I don't even know what that is.
You don't
yeah.
have- you
A
don't
little,
have egg slicers.
it's like a little white cup with the wires that'll slice it into.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
like
Yeah.
You know what
hard-boiled
I'm talking
eggs.
Yeah.
We used to lay the egg down, and it had a little metal grate, shrink, and it just came out in
Yeah.
perfect slices.
Okay.
You make egg salad sandwiches with
Okay.
them. This person says, I think it should be explained in the brochure that the local bakery doesn't have proper donuts like custard-filled or apple fritters.
That is a legitimate complaint.
Do they have the white cream? I don't like the custard, so I'd be.
So you'd rather with the white cream. But yes, the hotel brochure should tell you the full list of donuts, which is available at
Yes.
each bakery, obviously.
100%.
The roads were uneven and bumpy, so we could not read the local guidebook on the bus heading to the resort. Because of this, we didn't know about a bunch of outings that would have made our vacation more fun.
Oh, that is really, really funny. I love that complaint. It's very unique.
Very unique. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing like sitting on the bus trying to read it.
Just bumping around. Oh, gosh.
This person complained, it took us 9 hours to fly home to England from Jamaica. It only took the Americans 3 hours. That seems unfair.
Oh, it does. It seems very unfair. Somebody's
Very
biased.
unfair. Yeah.
Some pilot
Absolutely.
really giving you Europeans the runaround.
Took the long way around. And finally, this person complained, it is your duty as a tour guide to inform us of any loud or unruly guests before we travel.
What?
It is? I didn't know that was in the job description.
And how do I know which ones are going to be loud and unruly?
Thank you, Captain Obvious. Obviously, yes. Good Lord. Don't be these people.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story takes us to West Babylon, New York, where a 67-year-old man by the name of Richard Cantrone moved not that long ago into a retirement community. It's a group of apartments where senior citizens live. They tend to have a few extra things, whether it be a recreational center, maybe food provided, when you head on down to the lunchroom, if you will. Well, he was out walking his dog when a 76-year-old woman by the name of Kathleen Schumann came out of her apartment. And for no real reason whatsoever, Kathleen decided that she was not a fan of Mr. Cantrone walking his dog on the sidewalk. So that is when she reached into her back pocket and pulled out a flare gun. Take a listen to what happened.
Idiot! What is wrong with you? I've lived in Manhattan. I've lived in San Francisco. I've lived in Boston. And nothing ever happened to me. I moved to Suffolk County in a senior community, and my neighbor shoots me in the face with a flare.
What?
She pulled out a flare gun.
That was crazy.
And shot him in the face. Now, thankfully, the flare bounced off his cheek. He did need 6 stitches, and he does have a burn there. But he's going to be okay.
I know who you sound like now. Will Arnett doing Lego Batman. That's who you sound like. I'm sorry. I just needed to add that in to the story.
I appreciate that.
Will Arnett's Lego Batman.
Which is the second greatest Batman movie ever made.
Yeah, I agree.
Alfred, did you make my lobster thermidor? I love my lobster thermidor. I don't need anybody. I'm Batman. Oh, I do. I totally sound like it.
Yeah, you do.
You do.
I'm going to go home and watch that movie while I take my meds and lay in bed.
Okay.
That's a really good Batman movie. And I really want some lobster thermidor now. Anyways, the woman was arrested, and she'll most likely be spending some time in jail. Story number 2 takes us over to Australia, where researchers have spent the past 10 years working on a vaccine. And thankfully, they have now just been cleared by Australia's version of the FDA and veterinary medicine, because they have a vaccine for koala chlamydia. Thank you very much.
Oh, finally.
Finally.
Gosh.
The massive outbreak, the chlamydia that is running rampant through koalas' private parts, will now be taken care of. There are an estimated 250,000 to 500,000 koalas left in Australia. And they cite the numbers that those numbers have drastically dropped over the past 20 years. Because, yes, they're having serious issues with burning koala peas.
Oh, and they can't really even communicate, so you just have to kind of watch them hopping around.
Yeah, what do they do?
Oh.
Yeah.
How do you know? You're like, poor thing.
That's koala fur. It burns. Yeah. Now, thankfully, they will be able to get a vaccine, and they're hoping to stamp out koala chlamydia. Koala chlamydia.
Yeah. Got it.
Koala chlamydia.
There we go.
Once and for all. Congratulations, koalas. I'm glad that you will now be able to, in that case, throw away the koala rubbers, because there's no more reason anymore.
Oh, it's a free-for-all.
Yeah, you can just go to town now. No worries whatsoever. That's your not-so-breaking news. September 11th, we're about 3 weeks or so, maybe 4 into the school year. But it hasn't been long, I can tell you that much. Every day the boys come home from school. How was school today? Good. What'd you learn today? Oh, we learned this, we learned that. Very thankful that my 2 stepsons are pretty well behaved.
Yeah, they're not getting in trouble.
No issues. No. I say that because I was one that got in a lot of trouble back in school. And so I want to know, kind of the annual survey that always takes place about this time of year. 800-821-9970. Whose kid already got in trouble at school?
I'm curious, were you voted class clown?
I came in second in voting for class clown. Because I wasn't, there was another kid who was a football player and more popular with the popular kids.
Oh, boo.
So he got the,
Of course.
he got the votes for class clown. I was a little sad about that, I'm not going to lie. Did you have any issues? Your kids get in trouble thick?
No, we were very lucky.
Yeah.
We were lucky. Other than running in the halls. That was about the worst.
Okay. Yeah, that's not really trouble. This is one of those topics or one of those conversations where I wish one of the kids was a big mess up because then I have something to talk about.
Oh, yeah, like Jason said, my son has had after-school detention twice already this year, both for falling asleep during study hall. Well, that's where you're supposed to nap.
Yeah,
That's where
study
you're
hall
supposed to
meant for
sleep.
nap.
What's the matter with these
That's
schools?
not right.
I know.
Now, come on. That study hall is for you to use your time wisely. And if a nap is using your time wisely, I do feel like that should be allowed.
Yeah, why not reset the brain so you're ready for your next class?
We always played the paper football.
Yes.
We played the football in the triangle, and
And then you hit someone in the eye.
Right in the eyeball. Yeah.
That's what we did in study hall.
800-821-9970. Has your kid already gotten in trouble? And what did they do? I'm trying to think of the earliest I ever got in trouble.
My only time of trouble was in 6th grade. I got in trouble in 6th grade because there was a substitute teacher, and I was just chitty-chattying to my neighbors nonstop. I was talking nonstop. And I was usually behaved, but I don't know this lady. I don't know you. So whatever. Anyway, she sent me out in the hall, and I'm like, oh no, I don't get sent out in the hall like that. I'm behaved. I was like, no.
You don't
She's
do
like,
that to me.
You need to go in the hall now. And I thought I was going to throw up. I had never been in trouble before. I was so upset by this incident. And I learned a tough lesson. You cannot misbehave if there's a substitute teacher. You can't do it. You're going to get in trouble.
We all like to think so, but yeah you're not supposed to. That is for certain. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, it's Sam.
Sam. All right, Sam. Has your child already gotten in trouble in school?
Absolutely.
Oh.
He's actually in the car with me right now.
Oh.
He just started kindergarten.
Wait.
How do you get in trouble in kindergarten?
All right.
Your
I like your
daughter's-
son already.
Wait,
That's a daughter?
Son or daughter?
It's son.
Son. All right,
Name's
son.
Roman.
Roman. All right, Roman is in kindergarten
What is Roman doing?
and has already gotten in trouble. Roman, what did you do, Roman?
Are you going to talk? No.
He refused
okay.
to nap.
He's being shy now, but he has a real hard time controlling himself and keeping his hands to himself. 2 weeks ago, he pushed a kid down at recess and stood over top and said the dumb A word.
Oh my God. He was not messing around.
Hey,
Needless to say, he's been to the principal's office once already. And I'm like, really, dude? It's like 4 weeks into school. Come on.
Roman, kindergarten is like jail. You have to assert dominance, push the person down, make sure everyone knows who rules this playground.
And then our second piece of advice is deny.
Roman, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to get weekly check-ins from your father. Straighten up. Don't be acting like that.
Got it?
Otherwise, I'm going to have to call you out every single day, every single week on the radio. And then, listen closely. This is me tapping my phone, Roman. I've got Santa Claus's personal number. I am not afraid to use that phone number.
No, you are Batman.
And also, I'm Batman. I will come find you.
Roman, I'd like to see you be Student of the Week next week.
Get them gold stars,
We're
not them
working on
gold
it.
gloves.
Good job, Dad. Good job.
All right, Roman, you got this. You can do better. Hey, thanks so much for the call, man.
Doug said my daughter got in trouble last year a couple times because she wants to hug everyone. Isn't that a silly thing to get in trouble because they were trying to teach her personal space?
Yeah, I mean, you do have to learn that, although it sounds like a sweet thing to get in trouble for. She's just being a real sweet kid.
Oh, Brandon's nephew is facing expulsion already because he did get suspended for breaking another student's nose for getting up in his sister's face.
Hey, man.
Oh, wow. You're being a good brother.
Sometimes you got to protect your sibling, though.
Nobody's allowed to pick on your sibling but you.
Right, exactly.
But if you're going to do the crime, you got to do the
Sometimes
time. But sometimes it's worth it.
That is true. That is true.
Broken nose. Whoa.
All right, yeah. Okay, we're getting a bunch of text messages. Yes, I know. I sound like Lego Batman. Everyone's saying I can't unhear Lego Batman now.
I can't either. I'm with you.
I want my lobster thermidor. 800-821-9970. Has your kid already gotten in trouble at school? We want to hear from you. 99.7 The Blitz. All right, 3 weeks, maybe a month into the school year, depending on when you started. But some kids are already getting in trouble, so we want to know. 800-821-9970. Is your kid already in trouble in school? Alan, what's going on, man?
My son got in trouble. He's been doing jiu-jitsu for 2 years now. He's a 7-year-old. His desk mate was sitting beside him, and at snack time, he took my son's snack. My son waited for him to get up to throw the wrapper away to his animal crackers, and took him down and got him in a rear naked choke.
I mean, where's the crime?
I mean,
right.
If you're going to take someone's animal crackers, you better be prepared for a real naked choke.
This was a private Christian school, and all they did to him was make him say a prayer in front of the class. And that was it.
His 3 Hail Marys in front of the class.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's going to work, but he got to stay home today. This happened yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
He got to stay home, or he was asked to stay home?
I let him stay home.
Okay.
You let him stay home.
All right.
Yeah, we got to talk about the use of your jiu-jitsu skills while at school.
I mean, that is a conversation. If you're learning, these types of skills, then you also have to say, you can't use
With
this.
great power comes great responsibility.
Well,
that is a learned thing. That is something that you don't know when you're that young.
But if somebody steals from me and I can't use my jiu-jitsu skills, when can I use them?
What good are they for
Right.
at that point? When you're 7 years old, that's how you do it.
Stole from me.
I mean, the second you bite the head off the lion, then
You're done,
it's
man.
game on. Yeah. We're definitely going for the rear naked choke. Well, yes. So just make sure you're not using your jiu-jitsu skills at school.
Katrina says my 4th grader earns behavior points weekly on an app, and he doesn't have many points yet. He's been in trouble for running, talking, interrupting, throwing food, pretty much anything and everything besides fighting.
Not collecting points. 1544 says, my stepson just got a 3-day lunch detention yesterday. Him and another kid were doing roast battles with your mama jokes.
What is the problem?
Well, here's the problem. The other kid got mad and pushed my stepson, so my stepson pushed back, and now they're both in trouble.
Oh, well, then he won the battle.
Yeah,
If you make the kid so mad and he pushed you, that means you won. That's the point of the battle.
Oh, your mom is so dumb she put lipstick on her forehead to make up her mind. You can't be... Yeah, your mom is so fat she took a selfie with Google Earth. You can't just be... Yeah. You can't just be out there just ripping on people. Your mom is so stupid she thought lightsabers were less calories. Your mom is so dumb she put a watch in a piggy bank, said she was trying to save time.
Oh, my gosh.
Your mom is so old she was a waitress at the Last Supper.
That's good.
I'm just trying to reload you for your next roast battle.
I like it. These are all appearing in the next Lego Batman movie, by the way.
Oh, enough with the Lego Batman. Man. If you've got one, 800-821-9970.
Mike says all these parents talking about their kids already in trouble this year. We're still dealing with truancy court from last year because my son wants to keep skipping. Court date next week.
Oh
boy.
Still dealing with it from last year. Yeah, that's a problem.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
At least 5 officials have left their jobs, including the company's top lobbyist in Ohio at the Intel site in Licking County. It's called Ohio 1. So we've lost now 5 officials who've been working over there. Columbus Business First and the Dispatch are reporting that a lobbyist for the company, the community affairs leader, the public affairs manager, the construction site manager, and the senior program manager have all left their positions.
Great.
So that doesn't seem good, does it?
No. They're gonna change the completion date from 2031 to 20 never.
Yes, to 20 whenever we feel like it. The exits come as Intel has repeatedly delayed the opening of its Ohio 1 semiconductor. We were supposed to be producing chips today in 2025. Summer of 2025 was the initial projection.
Well, here's the other question too. 2031. So you've got 6 years before that. What were these people doing? They probably left out of boredom. What were they doing?
Yeah, they really
What is the construction site manager doing if they're doing no construction on the site?
Yeah. I do think they moved the cranes a little bit. They seem like they're in a different position.
Oh, okay. So that's what they went in. They're like, turn it about 37 degrees. So it looks like they moved.
All right, see you next Monday.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, well, we're done here. So I don't know what's going on there.
In this case, it'd be see you next Tuesday.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. The suspect who shot and killed conservative activist Charlie Kirk remains on the run today as investigators say they are analyzing security footage of a mystery individual dressed in all dark clothing. Kirk, the founder of Turning Point USA, was killed with a single bullet to the neck yesterday while speaking at an event on the campus of Utah Valley University in Orem, Utah. He was rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. The 31-year-old is survived by his wife and 2 young children. Funeral arrangements are pending. The Utah Department of Public Safety Commissioner says, quote, the shooter is believed to have fired from the roof of a building, and they are looking at that site all the way down to the location of the public event and the student courtyard and the actual shooting site. Any additional clarifications cannot be provided to protect the integrity of their investigation. But they are asking for people who were at the event to please turn over any pictures or video that they have.
I was shocked when I can't remember if it was the local police chief, the school police chief. They were giving an update. They were doing their press conference, and I caught the very small part of it. The only thing I remember is coming out and go, we will find this person, and just so you know, Utah still has the death penalty. Like, he just put it out there. It's like, whoa.
That's right.
All right.
I wonder now if they will find him.
I know. You gotta wonder.
Tough, man.
Oh, gosh, I pray they do. A cruise ship passenger is in a bit of trouble after leaping overboard in Puerto Rico after losing thousands of dollars gambling at the casino on board. He's like, see you later. I can't pay this debt.
I'm out.
Authorities say Jay Gonzalez Diaz jumped off Royal Caribbean's Rhapsody of the Seas into San Juan Harbor shortly after racking up almost $17,000 in gambling debts aboard the ship. Investigators say I almost wish this guy would have gotten away. He didn't, but I mean, I like the attempt. It's like, what's my choice? I can pay the debt or I can jump overboard. I'm going to take my chances with the sea.
Let's go.
Anyway, so he jumps overboard. This is during disembarkation, so they weren't sailing at the time, but he was picked up by jet skiers and brought to shore. Border Patrol was able to find him pretty quickly, and he was carrying more than $14,000 in cash, 2 phones, and 5 IDs. So I don't know what was going on with this guy.
This was planned out.
Yeah.
He knew what he was going to try and do.
Exactly. But he has been arrested and charged, and those are your 3 things.
I like food as much as the next person. In fact, I probably like food a little bit more than the average person.
I'm with you.
In the sense that I love to cook. I take food, I don't want to say seriously, but I want good food.
Yeah.
I like to try good food. So if I'm showing up and I'm expecting some good food, and then it ends up being god awful, then I'll have feelings about it for sure.
Okay.
It'll make me feel a certain way.
All right.
I don't know if anger. Well, that's not true. I have gotten angry over a meal before, but it's never turned violent. Let me put it that way.
Because you were paying for it at a restaurant, you mean?
Yeah.
And it was bad food?
Yeah, bad. Just can't believe you're charging this much for this food.
And will you send it back? It's hard to get me to do that.
Only if something is way wrong.
Right.
Or if it's, I remember we were at a certain
You
location.
order steak and you got chicken.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. We were at a location downtown on High Street, and they brought out the food, and it was awful to the point where I did send it back.
Wow.
But it does take a lot. But I've never gotten angry or violent over it. But apparently we've got a couple stories where they do. An 8-year-old man in St. Louis just shot his cousin over a box of rice.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah, apparently he was mad at his cousin over the type of rice that he brought. Now again, rice is one of those things where you have to make sure you have the right rice for the right meal. So if you're bringing the wrong rice, I'm probably going to mention it. We're going to have some words. I'm going to go get the right rice that I need for said meal.
But you're not going to shoot him.
But I'm not going to shoot you over it, no. And then this 57-year-old man over in the UK, he apparently has some special skills. Special skills enough where he could build, what is it called? When you build a gun, when they build those tiny guns. What are they? There's a name for them.
Tiny gun.
Yeah, when you make a makeshift gun. Oh, what is that? There's a name that they use for them, and I can't think of what it is. Anyways, this inmate in the UK prison built a tiny little one-shot gun and then shot at a prison officer because he served him a baked potato for lunch. Now, I don't understand how you can be mad about a baked potato. A baked potato is delicious. I don't know, maybe if you were promised French fries and you were brought a baked potato. Because I could see that. If you're expecting a certain type of potato and you don't get the potato you want, that can be aggravating. I know if I go to a breakfast restaurant and I'm really looking forward to Hashy B's and they've got, breakfast potatoes like the cubes, then that changes my complete order. Because I like Hashy B's with certain things and I like breakfast potatoes with other things. So a zip gun, thank you.
That's why I was just about to ask you if it was zip gun.
Yeah, zip gun. People are texting in. Yes. Appreciate that. Yes. So I'm just trying to think of a time where I would be mad if someone brought me a baked potato. I guess if it's breakfast and I'm expecting Hashy B's and someone brings me a baked potato, I'm going to be a little upset about it. I'm going to question your potato serving abilities. But I am not going to build a zip gun and try and shoot you over it, especially if I'm already in prison. I'm not trying to extend my stay over a baked potato.
Yeah.
But I do understand your frustration, sir.
Me want food!
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Thursday morning. Little tidbits of information you get to take with you throughout the day. Al Green's Take Me to the River. Great song.
My Big Mouth Billy Bass sings that.
Okay. Interesting you say that. Because it was a huge hit. But its biggest chunk of royalties from being that song
was that right?
Was because it was used for the Big Mouth Billy Bass electric fish.
That's hilarious.
That is exactly it. They needed to pay the royalties for every Billy Bass fish that they sold. Then Al Green got a little bit of that money.
Stupid bass fishermen will buy anything.
Yeah.
We would.
Little singing bass on the wall.
Bass fishing, we'll buy it.
Why can't I come up with just a stupid idea like that?
Right?
A little, and it's not even fully motorized. Cheekbones up and
tail.
ass cheeks back.
Yeah.
Wiggle a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you include
the head
audio.
will come out and the tail will come out. The rest of it doesn't move.
And then it plays audio from Take Me to the River, and you make billions.
And, mine plays two. It plays that and Don't Worry, Be Happy.
Ah, yes.
Plays them both. It'll rotate.
Some of the only people who can legally bring switchblades into the U.S. are people who are missing an arm. I don't know why.
Is this one of those 200-year-old laws?
Probably. Yeah, if you're missing an arm, you're allowed to bring a sling blade.
That was always a big deal back in the 80s in high school. Somebody he's got a switchblade. Oh my God, he's got a switchblade.
Yeah, but do you know it was even cooler when you got the switchblade comb?
Yeah, I remember
the switchblade comb was the coolest thing. Cool. The problem is, my hair was so thick and curly.
It was?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I had that too.
It just snapped off the bristles on the
Yes.
switchblade comb. It would just get stuck. It was awful.
I let my hair grow. I look like I had a fro, man.
Oh, I did have
Yeah,
a fro.
yeah.
Marilyn Monroe was born the same year as Hugh Hefner. That doesn't seem like that's possible, but I think that's only because Hugh Hefner lived to be so old.
Right.
That...
And he was also in the public eye that whole time.
Right. She was born June 1st, 1926. He was born 2 months earlier, April 9th, 1926. Let's see here. The idea of free refills dates back to American coffee houses in the 19th century. However, do you know which fast food chain gave us free refills first?
McDonald's?
No. Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Back in 1988. In fact, they actually had a commercial that ran in 1988 that talked about free refills.
Well,
and here's the thing. It didn't really hurt them or the bottom line because Pepsi had bought Taco Bell and the Yum brands or whatever it was 10 years earlier. So it was their product.
Well, it's funny, in a lot of fast food places, if you just asked for water, they would still charge you. And you're like, you're charging me for water? And it's like, yeah, because we have to pay for the cup. It wasn't never the soda that really cost them. It was the cup.
No, the cup is way more expensive.
Yeah, so that's why they didn't mind the free refills.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because the cup was 30-some cents and the actual beverage was like pennies.
Right.
Nothing. And finally, Game of Thrones and Friends. They have something in common. Do you want to know, or can you take a guess as to what that common denominator is?
The only thing I'm thinking is, did a Starbucks cup accidentally appear in Friends?
No.
Okay.
Although that would make sense because they hung out at a coffee shop all the time.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. But no, that is not it. Game of Thrones and Friends had roughly the same budget per episode.
No.
But,
dude, they spent so much money on Game of Thrones. That's crazy.
About $10 million per episode. And Friends cost that much. Well,
because of the salaries.
The cast.
Yeah,
and the salaries.
It was a different reason for Game of Thrones.
Oh, absolutely.
And they used to travel all over Europe to get some of those shots.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they had a studio.
It wasn't
a
AI.
Studio lot.
I mean, it wasn't CGI. It was the dragons were obviously, but I'm talking about the scenery.
Right,
was real.
But yeah, the cast cost so much for Friends that it ran the cost up as much as an episode of Game of Thrones.
Wow.
There you go, learning some stuff on a Thursday morning. 99.7 The Blitz.